What is up, guys? Welcome back to the videos if you guys are new. My name is Mike. So today, once again, we're going to be finishing up what we started in the last video on the Z, the Fair Lady. I still haven't come up with a name for it, so if you guys want to DM me on Instagram or comment down below on a name that I should name this car, I'm still not too sure, because usually when I hear a name, I just know that's the one. Anyways, I'm still not decided on it. In the last video, we did put in these eyelids. Huge shout out to Kev and the rest of the guys for helping me out. Kev actually cut these all by hand, and they look insane. They look like the ones that you already buy. But this is just black wrap. The roof, I really love black roofs. They just make the car look so much more, I guess, like modern in a way. We also took out the muffler at the bottom. We had a few flybys. I drove it around for a bit like this, but I think I really want to put like a little bit of a muffler delete. So we're gonna be making a pipe coming out here and then put a tip on it. So it'll be a single exit. It'll be a little bit louder, but not crazy loud, because I don't want to have this car anywhere close to the Evo, because the Evo is just insanely loud, especially for daily driving. That thing's gonna get me in trouble. And I might put like a tow hook at the side here that at least like fills in the hole here. But anyways, that's the plan for today. Hopefully by the end of this video, the car will be looking more complete, and yeah, let's go ahead and get to it. Alright, so we're at Kevin's dad's shop since he works at like a muffler shop. He's gonna be giving us some pipes so we can bolt it all up and stuff like that. So Kevin is driving the Z up the hoist there. I just wanted to get the shot for you guys. So yeah, that's where the muffler stopped. So that's just basically going out. And there's
ground that was connected.
We're gonna be making a pipe that goes out here and then out through this thing there. Okay, I want to put like a tow hook here, but I want it to be functional.
Mount it here. This bracket here is to the subframe of the car. So
okay,
we can attach something to here. This is where the old exhaust hanger was.
Okay, that'd be cool. I need this car functional just in case I spin out at the track or in a parking lot. So it looks like that they found me a flange. Very nice, very nice. Looks like they got the pipe going. Looking good, looking good. Alright, so the thing is done. Kevin's just gonna drive it up so I can get a shot for you guys. It looks alright, looks pretty decent. Okay, definitely need to get a tip for that. The little dinky thing is not gonna work out. Alright, so we are at Braden's house. Oh, wait, hold on. Alright, so we're at Kevin's house. Obviously Kevin's here, Braden's here too. I'll show you guys what we got. We did get a muffler tip or an exhaust tip. Got it from Canadian Tire, since that's the only place we kind of know of where to buy these. This was like 35 bucks. Chop some of that and put the tip on, and it's gonna be like flush with the bumper and stuff like that. And I also got, oh, where'd it go? A tow hook for this side. So I'm still deciding whether or not I want to mount it like sideways or like that. Kind of feeling the sideways, show off the little Japanese like lettering and words and stuff. I think it looks pretty cool. We're gonna try and make this functional, so if I do spin out or whatever and they need to pull me out, it'll be functional. At the same time, we'll see what happens. It is aluminum, so we'll see what we can do with that. One thing that we discovered is the factory tow thing is right here, but the exhaust is in the way. So I think the idea is we're gonna get this exhaust hanger and like put it upside down. So this thing, we can mount the tow hook and it should be like right here. So I think that's the plan right now. So with the original idea, this is how it's gonna sit, and it's kind of too high. So unfortunately, I don't think we can make this functional. Like if we extend it out to like here, it won't be functional.
It won't be strong.
Yeah.
Like you might be able to pull yourself out, but I wouldn't.
Like last resort, I'd still trust this more than.
Yeah. Like if you wanted it functional, I would just put it here. Like just chop this a bit.
Could you imagine just putting that here, just sticking out?
Every time you go over a bump. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
We'll see what it looks like.
Yeah, we'll do that. And if we can't make it functional, we can't make it functional. But at least it kind of gives this whole. It'll look like it can give this whole like a use. Good job, Braden.
Thank you. I think it'll still look cool once it's on the ground.
Yeah, we can lower it and see how it looks.
Yeah.
Okay, so we bent down the tow hook just a little bit over there, so it's a little bit more visible. I think it looks okay. If not, we can always get metal, then we can actually make a bracket for it. But I think for now it's cool. We can work on the tip. Oh, very nice.
Because I cut it on the bend, it's smaller.
Yeah. Damn, dude. Pro exhaust. Some Need for Speed Underground 2 shit.
Exhaust tips?
Yeah. Trumpet gang, baby!
Honestly, don't know what that's for, but...
Yeah, just like a random ground to like there.
It's just grounded to the chassis, you know?
Maybe that's like the thing where a Need for Speed, when you get like a near miss, that's what gives you more NOS. Alright guys, so the muffler tip is in. It looks a lot cleaner with it. I think I'm gonna go home, do some like final touches or something. It's a little bit crooked, but I think it does look a lot better than the little dinky pipe that we got earlier, right? So I think the muffler tip, I think Canadian Tire came in clutch. I think it looks pretty good. And with the little tow hook there, looks more aggressive, looks more track car.
More track car, yeah.
Yeah. Alright, so we made it back home. Pretty much I have everything done, although I just want to go ahead and finish the muffler tip because it is a little bit crooked and I want to see if I can just move it away from the bumper a little bit just so it doesn't melt it. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and straighten it and see if I can do something with the tow hook. But if not, I'll probably just focus on the muffler tip. Alright, so as you guys saw earlier in the video, this thing is only held on by like these studs almost. You put an Allen key in here and there's another one on the back, so there's three all together. I'm gonna try and straighten it out because it is a little bit crooked when you stand up here. I'm gonna try and straighten it out, and I know this is my daily, but I kind of want to at least make it look better and try my best with it. I don't want to stop it good enough with this car. I kind of just want to keep going and see if I can make it look as best as I could. So this is the bracket that's holding on the muffler delete here. But we did actually melted part of the bumper here, which is still okay. You don't really see this part, but this could have been avoided if we did lower the pipe just a little bit, just so there's enough clearance. And I think that's what I'm gonna do, and hopefully I'll be able to line up the muffler just so it looks a little bit better for the meets and stuff like that. Alright, so today's a new day and my dad actually helped me out with the exhaust hanger. So we ended up hammering the original bracket or like hanger for the exhaust a little bit lower, and we also undid the hanger that the guy at the exhaust shop did because it was a little bit too high. We ended up fixing that, and now the gapping is pretty much perfect for like a $40 job. I'm pretty happy with it. For this muffler tip was like on top here and it kind of melted, and that was just like a 20-25 minute drive. Could you imagine if I drove it like for a whole week? But anyways, I'm super happy with it. It only costed 40 bucks to make the pipe, and the tip was another 30, so I'm really happy with how low-key it is. And when you bring it up to higher RPM, it's loud when I want it and it's quiet when I need it, or like around town and stuff like that. I'll drive the car around and I'll try to find a spot where I can rev it and show you guys how it sounds. I'm pretty sure you saw it in the last video. I'll show you guys how it sounds with the new muffler delete. Alright, so now that we made it to like an empty parking lot, I'm not gonna do skids yet, but you guys will probably see that soon. I'm gonna try and back up the Z a little bit closer here and give you guys a couple revs and see how the car sounds with the muffler delete. Alright, so as you guys just heard, it does pop, it does like crackle, gurgle, or whatever you want to call it. It does definitely pop at like all RPM, within the RPM band. So that's actually pretty sick, especially for like a $40 exhaust. It's actually pretty awesome. And I think the single exit, in my opinion, looks a lot more like track race car-esque. On certain cars, I think the dual exit looks a lot better, like on the Evo, but on something like this, I think this car needs like a cannon. But anyways, I'm happy with this exhaust. I would definitely recommend it to any of you guys that have a Z and just want to make their car a little bit louder and not get in trouble with the police, because right now this car is so low-key and I love it. When I'm driving the Evo, it's like asking to get pulled over, although I haven't gotten pulled over yet in the Evo because of how it looks. This car is super low-key. A lot of the older guys like it too. Younger guys like it too. It's like a perfect blend right now. Lots of people like it. But before we end today's video, I kind of want to explain my plans for this car. Obviously, I bought it to be a daily, so I want it to be reliable. That's one. So not too much mods in terms of like performance, maybe handling, but I'm pretty happy with the handling and performance of it right now as like a stock car. Another thing is, it's kind of boring. This is like the generic 350Z or Fairlady Z, whatever you want to call it. It's like the generic color that everyone has them in. So I kind of want to change that. I bought this car for seat time if I ever want to go to the track. Drifting, it does that very, very well from what I've heard and what I have done for the very, very small amount of drifting that I've done off camera. Another thing is the parts are cheap. They share with Altimas, Maximas, G35 coupe and sedans. There's tons and tons of parts everywhere. Hopefully within the next month or so, this Z will look completely different. And working on cars, so if anything breaks, obviously I can put hands on this and learn on this car, as I'm not really scared to break this car or fuck up this car as much as my Evo. Once these tires are basically cording, I'm probably going to change them and swap them out for another set of used tires and burn those ones. But yeah, this is basically the new build. I hope you guys are as excited as I am, because this is a car I've wanted for so long and I'm so happy that I finally have it. I love this car. Alright, so before I end today's video, I just want to thank you guys for 6,000 subscribers. I never thought that I'd be able to hit 1,000, let alone 6,000. So thank you guys so much for your support, watching the videos, sharing the videos, DMing me on Instagram and stuff like that. I really appreciate it, and I probably wouldn't be making these videos if it wasn't for you guys watching them every time I upload. So again, I want to thank you guys so much for that. It really means a lot. I hope you guys are as excited as I am when it comes to the Z. Hopefully that last clip kind of got you guys hyped for it. I basically bought this as my daily slash fun car, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and join the Anti-Perfect Society. Peace out, and make it happen.